Yeah, the U.S. is a big mess, you know, because if people don't learn to love each other and get along.
And some gringos, not all of them, have brought their mess to Ecuador. That's what you see when they're fighting on the streets. Good awareness on this road now. $2, $2.50. I don't see chicken soup though. See you?
Yeah, well, no, there's no. Seco. Seco means soup. It literally means dry.
Okay.
No soup, it's dry. With soup, it's wet. That's how I interpret it anyway. The word seco means dry, so.
Fat boy.
Hey, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
I don't think so.
Call the national police and get deported for what? Slander is a crime in Ecuador.
I happen to have my camera on when they're fighting.
Old gringos fighting. That's just hilarious.
I would never turn the camera on to do a gringo fight, but I already had the camera on. Still having some problems down there.
I'll tell you, gringos give all gringos a bad name. You know, because if people don't learn to love each other and get along.
And some gringos, not all of them, have brought their mess to Ecuador. Is that what you're saying? That's what you see when they're fighting on the streets?
Well, I just think that sometimes people don't realize that as a group, we're the foreigners, and so we're judged by what everyone individually does a lot of times. It shouldn't be that way. I don't think it's as prevalent as in the U.S. In the U.S. it's really bad, really prevalent. The kind of discrimination that you see in the movies is extremely prevalent at high levels today in the U.S., but it's not aimed towards the groups that are shown in the movies as a historical record in the movies. You can say that as a culture, the U.S. has learned nothing. And I imagine no culture ever really learns as a culture. All we can do is learn individually. You know, when you meet somebody that discriminates against you, just let it go. They have something they haven't learned. It's really prevalent, especially over the internet, because people think that they're hiding on the internet and nobody sees what they're doing. Nobody knows they just discriminated against you. And this is in large corporations. This is happening in large corporations. That you go online and you interface with some business, large corporation online, and then you get discriminated by the individual workers, which it may not even be the culture of the corporation, but nowadays a lot of corporations have a discriminatory culture. Yeah, the U.S. is a big mess.
National police and get deported for what? Slander is a crime in Ecuador.
It's a big mess, one of the biggest messes. Test all spirits and hold on to that which is good. That's the original words of wisdom. It's telling you, test the person, see, are they peaceful? Are they a tolerant, loving, peaceful person? Because if they're not, then they're going to be hateful. Have nothing to do with the hateful. Turn around and walk a different route. Go somewhere else. And yeah, corporations are losing. they're losing all kinds of business because their workers implement their own personal bias and discrimination against potential customers. So yeah, management doesn't even probably know it's happening. In a lot of corporations, management is the ones that propagates the whole culture, but in a lot of other corporations, they just aren't aware. They just turn a blind eye to it. Yeah, the US is a big mess.
Let's take this route, honey. We always go over there by the cars. It's nice and quiet and peaceful over here. If you don't feel like walking by the diesel fumes and you want some peace and quiet, you can always take this little area here, and it's right next to the river too, and it's more peaceful and quiet. Let's see if we can spot any celebrities in the Mother Park in El Verno. Seems really docile in here today for a Saturday. Boys against the girls in this basketball game.
So if you're serious about moving abroad, check the links below, the videos, check out the books that we have, and consider becoming a supporter on Patreon. Remember, 99 out of 100 travel writers, article writers, businesses are all designed, 100% priority is to make sales. Our priority is to bring you the truth and the facts. All right, so thanks for considering.
Saladito. Papas.